She is the one that has told me flat out that I'm a nicer person when I train.
I like him a lot better when he trains.
But when you don't train,
I don't
you're
train.
not nice at all.
Alright, so I'm in position. I got my Kimura trapped. Okay, again through here, pressure should already be part of the game. And you have to start to learn to let them move. It's their movement and their thinking that they're finding some sort of success, which opens them up to whatever it is you want. Now, we already know a few general things. He will not go that way.
No.
Okay? My grip through here, if Charlie starts trying to go that way, he is not going to make it. Okay? So generally speaking, what people do is one of two things. Now, they either sit up and they start trying to go that way, okay, or he starts driving his back into me and raising up his hips. These are the two that typically they do. Primary, they try to get up to head back that way. Trying to get up like on his elbow and the like. And then every once in a while when that doesn't work, he'll start driving his head into me, just seeing what he can do. So, when I've got him locked up here, okay, and he starts trying to get up to go to his left. My goal right now is, again, to learn how far can I go. Now you can already see right now, my elbow is literally in the side of his neck, okay, and my hand is holding on to his and pushing it into his belly. So through here, it's my forearm that's on top of his neck that pushes him down. So I can play this little teetering game with him pretty much however I like. The other thing that happens is when he goes to get up, okay, I can also push. And you see I'm literally pushing him up in the air now, or I can pull him back down. I can either create the space or I can limit the space. So when he comes in, I create the gap. Okay, now we slingshot. I pull with my arms to get my knee to go into that pocket underneath the armpit. The more you let him sit up, the better that becomes. Okay? Now through here, my right leg goes hunting. Okay, so he's right here. I'm going to try to throw my leg over his head. If you can't, it's okay. Okay, what I'm going to hunt for is either this pocket on his shoulder or all the way over his head. Okay, whichever one you can get is good with me. Whichever one. So when this leg comes in, I start to chop in and I start going for that shoulder. Okay, or if I can make it, I go over his head. So now I use this leg. I pinch him back. Okay, now that we're here, now I can go fully over. Okay, once he's here now, I can go into an easy arm bar, wrist locks, okay, whichever one you like. So if I can't make it all the way over his head, okay, if I go over his head, I kick back to put him onto his back. If I can't make it through there, hook the shoulder. Okay, get in here. This allows me to steer him. Okay, through here, I can come in. I can go into triangles from the back. Okay, or we can go straight up arm bars. But if you don't trust your Kimura to allow him to get partly up, then you're not gonna, you're gonna be thinking every time he gets up that he's getting out. Now he is, he's not. When you start to control your Kimura, okay, you can let him get almost all the way, and as long as I'm connected, I get to slingshot my hips in. And again, go for the head if you can. If you can't, it's not a big deal. If the leg doesn't make it, hook the shoulder. Use the shoulder to bring them back down. And you can always try to go back over the head after you bring them down if you want. That make sense?
When you hook the right knee, do you like shrink to the side to get over the leg over the head?
So reality is, if I'm here, so when I got Charlie, and he goes to get up onto his side, what I'm looking for right now is this gap.
Yeah.
Now, realistically speaking, you guys, both legs go at the same time. Okay? I'm already holding on here. So for you guys, you should be able to, when you slingshot, knee goes in, leg goes for the head, all at the same time. Okay? I'm not that guy anymore. Haven't been for a while. I used to be. So I just go one at a time. When I slingshot, I start letting him get up. I want that gap to be as big as I can, and I throw my knee inside. Okay? Then I start to come in and hunt with my other leg. If I can get over the head, fantastic. If I can't, all I want is the shoulder. Once we hook, it doesn't matter. Hook the head, hook the shoulder. Makes no difference. Now we curl our foot back and we stomp to the floor so that he becomes flat. Now I can go for the arm, and now that I've got him here, now I can go over the head to get a better arm bar rather than the other way.
Oh, so you stomp to the ground and then you.
Correct. But when the hips are agile, literally throw both legs at the same time. Okay. Now, competition style, I'm going to put my shin in the back of your head. It's a legal kick. No referees are going to call me on it. My legs are going to come in, thump you upside the head, and then it goes over. So I get kind of like a little shock and awe. Okay. But again,
You're saying when you scoot in, you're throwing that knee all the way to the neck.
Yep.
In competition.
In competition. But I mean, if I'm that individual, like when I was younger and much more agile, much more dexterous and the like, yeah, no, you throw everything at the same time. Because literally, it's kind of like when you're doing the exercises, okay, and we're here grabbing onto a leg, okay, or whatever, and then we're pulling to throw both legs for like single leg X. We throw both legs simultaneously. We don't do one then the other. But for bigger bodies, things of that nature, get the knee under the armpit first, and then go hunting with the other leg right after, like a 1-2 punch. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's try. 1, 2, 3.
No, that's
Sorry,
fine.
not sorry.
I'm just really tight in my shoulders, doesn't matter where you go.
You guys all go on YouTube anyway.
I
So
think it's
So,
just hilarious.
when he's trying to get up, he will almost always create the space.
Hi, Lucky.
When we drill, we do weird responses. In a live roll, we're much more aggressive in trying to get up. So when they get up, the gap becomes bigger and the slingshot becomes harder.
oh my fat! You're on my tricep fat.
So remember, once you lock up with your partner, trying to get up onto your side.
Did you say why is Charlie so fat?
No, I
Naomi, lay on your side.
said she's on my tricep fat. She kneeled on my tricep fat.
Now, right here, breathe.
She's
Right here,
Louise.
side.
Okay.
Here.
Now,
There. I was gonna try to move. I'm even gonna try to do a slingshot.
so right here, so you come along. Now, we're gonna curl and stop.
I'm gonna go.
Here.
Now we're gonna start to go after the arms. Now when you're ready, we can go extra pressure and go over the head. But either way, if I go over the head or over the shoulder,
Wrist lock.
hook and then stomp them back. No matter which one I hook. So
I didn't know those were all those little.
slingshot in,
That's the
this
steel.
one goes in, this one comes over, and let it hooks, and then it stomps back.
Okay.
So that I can go with my arm
All
out
that
to
fun,
this
fun
position.
niceness that we love to do to people.
I know that's a pillow. I know.
What, it's your turn.
Oh, I thought you want to go back and forth.
Oh, yeah, we can do it again. I'll do it again. I don't mind. I'll do it.
Put your hand in his belly.
Come on.
North, south.
North down. North down.
North, south. North, down. Or down, north, down.
So go back to
Take my
the
arm.
shoulder.
Just take it home. Take it home. Here, arm. And sit up.
I didn't know.
So right here.
to an armbar.
So now, you start to make it go this way.
I think I
Now
need to
this
get
foot
Here, Kimura.
up here. Now
Kimura.
Other way.
This one.
Now we have an even better position.
This
From
one.
triangle plus arm bar in play.
Yeah.
That one.
High
You
elbow
gotta
wrist
shoot
lock.
for under.
Yes,
So you got
knee
lift.
goes in that pocket.
Yeah.
Deeper
Break
it
the
goes,
arm.
That's where I was going wrong.
More.
deeper
Or
it goes, the better
Americana.
it gets.
Break the arm, Americana.
It's fine.
Get towards
That
the end.
way you went over?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, yes.
What's that?
That's when you break the arm. Break the arm, Americana.
North counts. Which arm do you want me to use?
North down.
Shoulder's not
Right
as
arm.
good, but it opens up.
Left
other
arm's
arms.
dead right now.
So here.
North south.
Sit up.
No, north
Knee goes
south.
inside, hook the
This,
shoulders,
put your
bring it
face
back.
on my belly button.
Right
Here,
here.
belly button, my face.
Here.
Just as stuck.
Here.
Now the other side.
Okay, because your leg is here, she still can't go that way.
Elbow.
Don't hit an arm.
Bless my God.
Get your knees together,
There.
start to lay down.
Right?
Wrong way.
Now you there
No,
it is.
no, your elbow is in the wrong way. Turn toward me. Turn towards you. Yes. I go this way.
Oh wait, this
I go
forearm.
Yes. I go this way.
I go whole shoulder.
Here, and
Like I want to tap as soon as you grab.
wrong.
Now we can squeeze with our legs.
Wrong
Hey,
side.
it's fast as well, so
Alright,
probably
no.
we can get- Wait, Mike.
Get up. You're wrong.
I'm
Huh?
dyslexic.
Mike.
Miss,
Myself.
listen.
Come on,
I used to go over the head.
Listen, can you help? Turn around.
So north, south, here, belly on belly, grab this. I remember him
Lay on
saying,
your side.
lay on my side.
When I'm
With
super
my-
aggressive,
No, don't put your feet toward my feet. That's what
get my leg over
Ah,
the head.
so this
Go,
way.
go for the instant kill.
Forearm.
Now get that
I
knee
remember him saying
inside.
Now we
that.
gotta get our hands right first.
Are we doing this still?
I have no
No,
idea.
I'm
what
going
I'm doing.
here, and then this,
Oh, and then I'm supposed to
this
swing.
sneeze goes under here.
Do I swing this way?
Yeah, and this one goes over the head.
Yeah.
There
That-
you
Yeah,
go.
get up.
Oh, okay.
Now kick her down and pull your other knee through.
Knee inside.
Here. There?
Now right here. Just hump
Oh,
your
okay.
shoulder, kick him back.
Alright, do that again.
No, you do that again.
Do that again, por favor.
That's it.
You do that again. I will just do the
Why do I feel
mobile.
like my biceps so much?
Here.
It's the position. It turns into a big stretch.
Oh, okay,
This
maybe
one.
it could feel
What,
better.
what ends up happening is because of the entrance.
Because when you grabbed it, I wanted to cry.
What ends up happening
gonna
is
go
because
like
of the
this,
entrance, your
And you're gonna
shoulder
go
is
knee
really
under,
high.
leg over.
So what's
Knee under,
happening
leg
here,
over.
unlike most, your shoulders
Stomp.
low, so the arm's almost going uphill.
So bring that
This
knee,
is the
Rika, when you
opposite.
first
I've got your
launch,
shoulder up
bring
in
that
the air,
knee
the whole
more
shoulder up.
under
pulling
her.
down.
Which one, the right?
The bottom one.
It's actually
bottom.
almost going
Okay.
downhill instead of going uphill.
Okay.
Because your knee's getting trapped.
So
Yeah.
bring it under her.
So as she sits up, bring that knee
Like you're
closer
doing
to
a
the
knee
wall.
shield.
Yep.
Here.
And then layer side.
Only backwards.
So he comes up.
So your knee ends up over here.
Now try to get that knee in the pocket as deep as you can.
Here. Here.
Come up, quick.
Here.
I
Lift
go
the shoulder.
here. No, lay on your side. Lay on your side.
This side.
Yes. So whenever I go like this,
Yes.
that
Bring
that
your
right
bottom
knee,
knee
right
through a little
knee.
bit more.
Oh,
There it is,
there-
yes.
oh,
Now-
yeah.
Oh.
Now it should be super easy.
Ah.
Yeah.
You want that knee to be kind of poking out the
Here,
other
hold
side.
on so tight. Because I was waiting for.
Maybe.
No, you can't do it one more time. You gotta do it one more time. You gotta figure it out.
I turn myself on.
Don't go slow.
Alright, let's grab one more.
There you go. The other side. Allow me to sit up a smidge.
Here.
Shoot that up knee.
Here.
There you go.
It's the bullet bar. It's not the hand.
That was the faster arm bar. But I gotta get over the head.
That was better.
I was
No,
feeling
bring it
dumb
away.
last time.
Here
Can
you
I get
go.
over there?
You just have to shoot that knee.
Yeah.
Once you shoot the knee, I'm not very good
The
at
hard
it
part is
either.
getting that knee.
Processing which knee to drop, like when these fossils, which knee to drop.
Right. So one closest to the head. And don't
Whoa.
go feet. Feet to head.
Because then I would,
Ready? Sometimes.
like that knee on belly, I wanna drop both knees.
Alright, let me check.
Okay, come on here.
It don't matter. I'm gonna use my right hand for the major part of it. So
Yeah, whatever.
here.
So this is the exact same
Here.
movement
Sit up.
that you're using for.
Right? I did the same
that
thing,
arm
Gogan.
getting back to-
Hmm?
Yeah, very similar. Yep.
Getting that knee underneath. And I already like that. I just like it on Rika because she's so little.
What?
That Armageddon back take.
Oh. I can't really
That
hit
is a
it
fun
right
rack shot.
Are you guys playing hands?
Yeah, we're playing.
Okay.
now. We're playing handies.
Who makes it?
Oh, no, no.
So all I hear is like.
When I first started jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
try to find a rational.
I know, it's so easy. Well, that's okay. I'm still struggling to find the elastic pants.
Then,
Well, I'm hearing you.
and then when they,
All I was
when they-
hearing
when
from
they
this
finally
side was
came
like-
out as grappling rash guards, they were like 4 times thicker than
Oh
most.
no.
Yeah,
They're
they
like
were,
leotards.
they were
Yeah.
super thick. Yeah.
Like wetsuits.
Well, because what they were doing was they were like, we're replacing the keys, so they have to be grippable.
Million pounds.
Ah,
So
I
they
remember.
made them super
Running up
thick,
and down, I did
so that-
6 hearts on
you
my
can do
watch.
that.
I remember-
All the flesh.
so that,
I remember
so it
But
was
it got to
grippable.
like 40.
And then,
I remember
if
when
you
I
remember
was.
back in 1995.
Oh, I remember when I was
running
sick.
$60 bucks.
It's still $16.
Yeah, but we're talking 30 years ago. 30 years ago, they were $60.
Where do you want my head?
Was that? Yeah.
Well, they hit a low where they're like 30 and now they're back up to 60.
Where do you want my head?
All right, so what I say is the other option is sometimes they're going to go into.
We're gonna push their back in.
They're going to start pushing in. If I won't let you up, the next option is they almost always start to push in, which then elevates their hips, which is where most of your back takes are going to come from. It's one of the easier ones. So again, he's laying down. I got his arm up, and I'm here. So now he's playing around trying to get up, but I'm not letting him. Right? And each time I keep getting a little tighter and a little tighter. So this is where, usually speaking, they start to drive in, thinking they're going to put some weight into you and the like, and the hips start to come up in the air. Okay? So look, this is where the back take becomes super easy. As he lifts up, he's literally giving me the gate, the keys of the kingdom. Now through here, we say thank you. Now we have the hand trapped, and we can just put our hands over his head, and now we have a full-on back take. But the biggest part is, like I said, it's feeling comfortable in the position so that you can take advantage of it. If you don't trust your tools, okay, then what's going to happen is, like in the Matrix, when he goes to make the jump, the first one, he doesn't trust. So right as he's about to make the jump, he second guesses himself, his footwork becomes weird, and then he fails. Okay? That's what happens to a lot of people. They start it, and it starts going a little bit off kilter, and then they second guess themselves, and rather than finishing what they started, they start trying to modify it. The reality is, I didn't have to modify anything. If I can get you into the Kimura trap, your mind start to finish. Okay? Once you start to understand the tool and you really start to believe in it, all I need to do is get the Kimura grip, okay, and put this big smile on my face. Because at that point in time, I'll chase you from one end of the mat to the other unless you can get your arm free. Okay? At that point, you're done. And I'm just going to chase the Kimura in every position we go into. Even to the point where I take my back, I don't care. If I can lock up the Kimura, even with you on my back, okay, I will end up in the Kimura trap, okay, and you won't be able to stop me. Because once you gain confidence in the tool, at that point in time, you'll do amazing things with it. So, start with that control. Now this time, partner's going to start to wiggle around, and then start to push into your partner. Okay, it's usually what they do is the second attempt. They try to escape, it's not working, they back in, when the hips come up, we slide under, and now we got back take. All right, start. 1, 2, 3.
He's always had the most obnoxious ringtone.
I know.
So it fits
Is that
their
Eric's?
brand.
It's Eric's ring. It's Eric's ring.
Every time. Eric
My
had a
phone used
rooster
to,
crowing
whenever
the
she would call
longest
and
time.
play
It was
Dark
the
Vader
most
sing.
obnoxious.
Dun, dun,
Oh, the Imperial
dun.
March? Yeah.
Which one?
What's it called?
The Imperial March.
The Imperial March.
See, mine was Back in Black. That was
Wait,
always
what?
my
Mine
ringtone.
is-
No, for Melissa.
It used to be.
Oh.
Mine has been, mine has changed and
For Melissa, it was Kisses, I Was Made for Loving You.
Aww.
Okay, cute.
Mine is actually
No.
Country
Little
Roads,
people.
Metal
Some
Color.
little things.
Hey, I do that.
When you did it, it was terrifying. I was like, what's he gonna give to me?
To the place I
Oh
belong.
my god, if you don't stop. Just stop, sir.
I'll love them as soon as they lift their hips.
At least
Say thank you for the gifts.
No.
Jalapeno on a stick.
Oh.
Dude, what?
You missed your mat, bestie. You missed your mat, bestie.
Come here. I don't get that.
Just move your legs out of my.
Ooh, I need dinner first.
Yeah? ¿Por qué? Dude. I'm gonna tell your wife.
Oh boy.
Come on, combustible. Let's go. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I meant for you two. I would never say that about Dave because I don't want to die.
No worry, you wouldn't die
I
either.
would never say that about Wilson. Ever.
slap you.
He has problems.
Yeah.
No more energy goes before.
Did you give him caffeine or something?
Yeah, he drank most of my Alani
Oh.
all the way here.
Okay. Aaron took one of my testosterone pills. So
Oh,
extra crazy.
Even
I could be
fantastic.
having a heart attack. But
That's
I'm
fantastic.
sure which.
That's fantastic.
All right. So grab your partner, put them into the Kimura trap position, and that's where the round begins.
Okay.
You first. Me first. Yeah. Okay.
Where are you going? I need my keys. Why? Because he says he's gonna put that. It's that time. It's time.
No, you don't get the password.
Oh,
10 seconds.
No, the other one was a messed up one. This one I had it molded.
3,
3,
2, 1, go! So who was it that had the porta pen?
Porta what? Porta potty? Porta
The
what?
one girl.
Yeah. That's right, we used to do with Christian.
Okay, I can't move anymore.
She's got like 5 kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
Tori
that's what we
Lynn.
used to do with Christian.
That's Tori Lynn. We had Jamie in a big, like those gates, the fence, and we have a picture of Charlie sitting in the middle of it, and Jamie was circling around.
I was doing my brown belt grading in Goju. I literally have blood streaming from both nostrils all over the floor. Christian's screaming because he just watched his dad get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
And he's screaming, "Daddy needs a band-aid!" You know, literally there's blood all over the floor, smeared all over the place.
Yeah, Melissa had what, Alina and a stroller? Something like that. I remember that story.
The kids were in a stroller. Elena was in a stroller, something to that effect.
1 minute remaining.
I pay attention to the road.
Stop eating like this. So nice. You're stuffing your head there. Are you getting angry? Don't you get angry.
Why you try to kill me every roll?
Sometimes fun.
I know.
My low.
I don't want to be. I don't want to die.
I don't keep telling me stuff like your name.
For her.
20 seconds.
Which one's the right? Okay, so I got the left.
3, 2, 0. Like 3 times. Well, that's okay.
Other person down.
You and Harry.
I didn't mean to.
Harry started it. I don't want to yell at him. No, I just figured it out because I always want to
know.
grab your toe.
3.
He mentioned
And
it
then
in class one day, and now everybody wants to
No,
take it.
Ruth Ann yelled at me because I grabbed her toe and we were in this catch and release program and I grabbed her toe. She's like, Rika, no toes. And I said, okay, no toes.
Here.
No toes.
So walking your feet. It's,
Careful with the heel looks good.
What?
you should be able to swing.
I was like, I don't have anybody's
No?
toe.
No.
No heel hook.
No, white belts. Like the heel would be over there.
It's like giving a kid matches.
Huh?
You alright?
White belts and heel hooks. It's like giving kids matches.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining.
Kill the dinosaur.
Kill a dinosaur. Are you well checking me?
That wasn't no.
I was like, Jamie?
So,
Is that you, Jamie?
it's like when I was at work, ask my crew stuff, and they always knew. I'm like, if I ask you a question like, did this assignment get done? If yes doesn't come out of your mouth, it's no.
Yeah.
Like, because then what this starts off with are the excuses. Well, but, okay, but then no, it's not done. Now in this case, the answer should have been no. Are you? No. That never was said.
Man, well, Gassy.
I'm like waiting for you to do the triangle, and I'm sitting there in position.
I got something new.
I know.
And you just sat there.
I know.
Make sure you refuel if you're gonna
Yep.
play again.
I know.
I'd rather not, 'cause Grace ain't
Grab a
here
new
to drive me
body.
home.
Jamie
Grace
Nemick.
ain't here to drive me home.
Come on, let's go.
Just having a good time.
Charles James.
I haven't seen nothing yet.
So we can breathe.
Jamie.
You volunteering?
Yeah.
Jamie Nemick.
Why not?
Let's roll. Come on, little brown boy.
Want me to hold you down?
What's up? You want to jump in? I'll watch low.
Man, are you running?
When are we starting? Ready? Go.
5 seconds.
Oh, that's good.
Always toes. Chew those toes.
Okay. Oh, nice under her.
Have you been thrown?
Hey, Bobo. Work?
Have you been thrown?
Come into me.
Wrong. Take us out.
Ow, you put your
Have you been thrown?
elbow on my sternum. What the heck?
By Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Woo! Got spin top.
Make sure it's under the chin.
Got a spin top.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
That's all right. It's all right. My feet.
Your wife is.
Oh, is that her?
Your wife and son are.
I got a foot. Oh. I'll look up.
Oh, I bit my own tongue.
Oh, that hurt. It's better than somebody else biting your tongue. Oh, that's never happened that I know of. I don't think I've ever had anybody else bite my tongue.
Baby, come out.
Oh, that's bleeding.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna swell.
Dinosaur.
That's gonna be weird. Woo!
I think that dinosaur's dead.
Yes.
Ah!
Yeah, the tail is now gone.
Yeah, cocky. I'm like, so sit up, throw him off. I was like, oh God, it's not gone.
Oh, as soon as he got he wanted
I know.
to break it out.
I
I
know.
didn't even wait.
I knew I made a mistake as soon as I went up. I went, oh God, I can't handle. And then I bit my tongue. I'm like,
Have a
oh,
person
I'm
go.
not ready for this. Whew. I gotta spit. Come on.
Oh, you're
Okay, man.
stepping on it, you turd, Cap. You turd. That's pretty smart.
You decommissioned?
He stepped on my foot and did a
I
toe
don't
hold.
think my partner went to go take a break.
Says she's very tired.
Any dues, no dues,
Dues, no dues.
anything not to touch? To touch?
I gotta hit it.
You want me to eat some? Yeah, she's eating some.
So let him swallow the stuff. A little bit's not bad.
Just chew it and spit.
Alright.
Get shredded.
When he gets it in his mind, he's gonna shred stuff. He does.
Do I? Get stuck in.
Move it. Move it. Move it. Ah! Come on, Jamie, get out of it. You have to sit up, babe.
My legs are on my ball.
Okay, what's up?
That's fine. You good?
10 seconds.
Ooh. What are you gonna do? Hitchhiker. 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 Hitchhiker.
I grab somebody new.
Alright, I'm done.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, cold. So much trouble.
So tired.
Here's a good teacher. He's really good.
Come on, lookers.
Relax.
Your mama's over there. I see her walkie-talkie.
Lay down.
Okay.
Keep on